welcome to Fantomu Artbox. My name is Deborah, and this is November's vlog. Now, you'll see that I'm missing a few vlogs for certain months. I'm probably not going to call these monthly vlogs anymore. I'm probably going to start calling them just vlogs and number them. Simply because stuff happened. Life happens, right? So in October, both my husband and I were super sick with the flu. It wasn't COVID. We tested negative, but we were out for a whole month, and it took a month to actually fully recover from this flu. The coughing fits were horrible, and we ate soup, didn't go out for the entire month, so we missed Thanksgiving and basically couldn't create any content for that entire month. With that being said, though, November has been quite a busy month because there's a lot of things happening in this month. There's a lot of birthdays going on. So my dad had his birthday. I took him to a Leafs game. And then my father-in-law had his birthday. I wasn't able to attend, but I did see him the day before. And my friend took me out. My best friend Jen took me out to go do mosaic. Or rather crafting with mosaic glass, and it's a place called My Mosaic, I want to say a workshop, I'm not sure. I'll put a little disclaimer at the bottom about what it was called, but I highly recommend it. It was fun, it's relaxing, and you basically create candle holders or lamps with mosaic glass, so that was very interesting. So she took me out for my birthday, so thanks, Jen, for taking me out for my birthday individually. You spoiled me too much. And Nick, my nephew's birthday is 2 days after mine, and then my birthday is on the 27th, and I am turning 40 this year, so me and my friend Jen like to say we're 30, not 40, but, you know. The reality is, yes, turning 40, and I cannot believe that I'm 40 already. But in any case, for my birthday month, the sticker shop is fully on sale, so 10% off everything in the store, and for the month of November. And if you spend $30 or more, you get a bonus Ghibli enamel pin, which is the first enamel pin that I've ever created, and we'll see if I create more of them, but yeah, it was the first enamel pin that I ever created, and I'm quite happy with it and quite proud of it. So I hope that a lot of people actually buy into it. Now, the sale has been going on for about half a month already, or however long November has been on. I don't even know what day it is today. But yeah, the sale's been going on for a bit, and it's been doing very well. So for those of you who have actually bought from the sale, thanks so much for your support. You don't know how much it means to me. The shop is doing way better than I ever thought it would go. So, you know, thank you for your support. And for those of you who haven't bought and it's going to be ending on the 27th, I might be extending the sale forward to November, just for those who have last minute Christmas shopping and they want to get something for someone special. So yeah, if you're thinking you're going to miss out on the 27th, don't worry, I'm going to extend the sale, so don't worry about that. There are new stickers in the sticker shop as well. I'm probably not going to show them here when I'm talking, because I find I get distracted easily, so it'll probably be in the vlog somewhere. I'll just add it in there somewhere. Then with the YouTube channel, there's a few updates that happened there as well, with the Draw With Me series, the Design With Me series, and the Craft With Me series. For the Design With Me series, I did how to create basic tables in InDesign. So I'll leave a link to that one up top, but if you haven't watched the first one with all of my vlogs, always watch the first one before you move on to the next. Just so you know what tools and stuff are in the program, so you can follow along with the next tutorial. So, with that being said, the next one is the Draw With Me. I did a tutorial for the symmetry tool in Procreate. So I know the symmetry tool has been around for a while, but I discovered it a few months back, so I decided to show how I would use the symmetry tool in certain situations when you're drawing front view for certain things in Procreate. So you can watch that one, and I'll leave a link to that up top as well. The third tutorial for Craft With Me. So with the Craft With Me series, this series I might be nixing altogether, simply because I have a lot of things and hobbies that I'm interested in, and it can get quite expensive when you have so many hobbies. So That was made evident when I started getting into resin. So resin, I just wanted to create a shaker mold or a shaker keychain for a few friends, but I didn't really want to do it in depth. And I was gonna just see how far it goes. This is as far as it goes, basically, because the smell of resin kind of bothers me a little bit, and in general, like, the hobby is super expensive. It's like a one-off kind of hobby, unless you're super into it and you're really good at it. So kudos to those that are really, really good at it. Keep doing what you're doing. I might try something else, maybe, because the Craft With Me series wasn't really meant for resin. It was meant for whatever craft I felt like I wanted to do. So I might film other crafts, or I might nix the series altogether. I'm not sure yet. If you have any recommendations, you can leave some in the comment, but for me, I think I might be, I'm sort of leaning toward getting rid of that series. But there is a secondary tutorial to the resin one, so I'll leave a link to that one up top as well, and it's Craft With Me, and it's Resin Project 2. So you can watch and follow along with that if you're super into resin or UV resin and how to use UV resin. With the vlog, this particular vlog, it's probably mostly going to be about the winter camping trip that my husband has planned for 2 days. It's sleeping in the wilderness. So you noticed in September's vlog, I went to Banff. That was a fabulous vacation, a lot of hiking, and I think the hiking kind of broke my husband because I think now that he's done these hiking and nature things, he's totally into nature now and he wants to go camping. And I'm all for hiking and staying out and going into nature. I don't know how thrilled I'll be about sleeping in nature, so we'll see if that actually translates. But I'm totally willing to support what he wants to do. And he seems very excited about camping. So he did buy very good gear for it, and we're gonna go. And I'm gonna see if I enjoy it or not. But either way, me and my husband, I always have fun wherever my husband is, so, because he's very random in the things that he does. But it'll be fun, regardless of whether or not I like camping, but we'll find out. So that in the vlog, it'll be mostly that. I might add in the Maple Leafs game that me and my dad went to, because I treated him to a Leafs game, because I kind of owed him a Leafs game, because last time I went to a Leafs game, and it's a long story. But I went to a Leafs game and then he was not in the cut and my dad was on vacation, and yeah, he missed out on it. So I took him to a Leafs game and unfortunately they didn't win, which boo. In overtime they kind of threw the game. Anyway, that's beside the point. Nick's cousin Pao is in town as well. Hi Pao, if you're watching this. We took her to the Distillery District for the Christmas market, which I didn't find as good as the previous years. If you are going to the Distillery District for the Christmas market, keep in mind a lot of the vendors aren't there anymore. They renamed it, and for parking, they don't tell you on the website that it is $25 cash to park in the actual parking lot for that winter market in the distillery. And you have to walk a very far way to get to the distillery. Plus the prices in the market were completely inflated. And I know inflation is a thing, but like, come on guys. Like $4 for a hot chocolate cup that was like this big, really? So it wasn't exactly worth it, but we still had a good time because, you know, the company, Pao and Nick are great company, and it was, you know, nicely snowing, and we did have a few like little treats here and there, and the carolers were good too, so we had a good time, but there were things that were lacking from the previous years that were there before. So I did go to the Distillery District, I went to a Leafs game, I went to the Mosaic thing, I went to, like, every weekend there's something. So I don't know if I'm going to add that in the vlog, I might not, but if I do, you'll see it. And you'll see the winter camping trip. So I hope you enjoy the vlog, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys don't get sick, so be careful. Anyways, enjoy the vlog. Now here is our trunk full of stuff. All the camping stuff. And here is our back seat full of stuff. More stuff. And he's got more stuff. And it's getting cold. We're going to Silent Lake. And if you're doing car camping, it's okay to have this much stuff. But if you're doing light camping.
Yeah, this is not light.
You wouldn't want to put this in a suitcase. So, we are going car camping. We park the car, we pitch the tent, we do all the things. And yeah, this is my first time doing it, and Nick said he's done his research, so we'll see how this goes. He seems very excited for it. I think he's more excited than I am. Although this is supposed to be my birthday present, right? Kind of.
Something new.
Something new. Something new for my birthday. So yeah, we're gonna head out. What are you doing?
Parky.
Okay. You ready to go for a very wet hike?
Of course. That's what I was hoping for.
At least it's not raining, it's just snowing now. I'd never ask.
Yeah, alright, that way.
Onward, upward, forward, into the fray. Mmm. Campsite. So this is where our bonfire will be, I guess. Fire pit. This is where our cooking will happen. Nick is going to set up the tent somewhere over here, and our car is parked over there. So this is very much car camping, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Nick is working hard. I better go help him. The fire took an hour to put together, and we have to tend to it so it stays burning. I'm boiling some wontons right now because it's freezing cold, so I decided we're gonna have the soup instead of the ribs and the pasta. Our tent is set up over there, and Nick is by the car over there somewhere in the darkness. So I got a knife in case something happens. Hopefully nothing happens. And I got my strainer. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good dinner, and yeah, so far it's been an adventure.
I'm warm.
You were warm last night?
Yep.
I was not warm last night. I was freezing my butt off.
I have nothing to say then.
No, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say I didn't.
gave you all
I
the
didn't
blankets.
Didn't listen. You did, and I was still cold, which is unusual for me because usually I'm the one that's warm. Usually.
Yeah, the tides are changing.
The tides are changing because you
From now on,
you bought all
will
the
sleep
expensive
warm.
gear.
It's not expensive.
Well, then how much was your jacket?
Jackets are expensive in general.
Okay. That's your justification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as much as your jacket.
Yeah. We woke up for sunrise and now we're gonna go and make breakfast and hopefully not make it in the dark like we made dinner. We made dinner in the dark.
There's no way it could be dark.
I know.
What
It's
are you
like,
talking about?
no, I'm saying that when it was dark, it was bad. We couldn't cook very well. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But now there's sun.
Yeah,
So now we can cook.
Okay.
So we're gonna go cook breakfast.
Let's make breakfast.
Yes, make breakfast. Campsite 140. Sun rose. I'm gonna go around the car to our campsite. That's right, we drove into our campsite. And this is our little campsite. It's really small, but very cute. Our tent glows really brightly. And there's a Nicholas!
It's me.
Being hungry now?
Yeah. I'm pretty
Okay, let me go cook you a wonderful breakfast
I'll clean up.
and tea. Yeah, you clean up. You do that.